Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this beautiful budget smartwatch. Now this smartwatch is created for men and women. On top of that, this has a lot of phenomenal little things that we're going to cover in this video. This is created by a company called ZKCreations and it is modeled Zi32. So let's go through and check out everything. I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family and make sure you click the notification icon. Select all in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. It really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. So here are all the components that are part of the box. So there is a little manual for Bluetooth dialing using your smartwatch. And it is really designed nicely. So when you open it, it talks about how you're going to be able to take calls using your iPhone or Android, what you have to do. And then going next, it shows you exactly how you will be able to set up everything manually, and more are all going to be shown on this manual itself. And once you go in, it doesn't matter if you use iOS or Android, these are the dialing pictures that it shows how it is. We will show this in this video using that phone itself, and there's a QR code that you can use in order to get the ZKCreations smartwatch calling function, and all of the information is there. Now this box also comes with a Zi32 smartwatch manual, and it is in a bunch of different languages, as you can see right on the side. And then once you open it, it talks about what you should expect from the front and the back, which we're going to cover in this video. And also you need the app to be installed. It's called FitCloud Pro, and most of the information is inside of this manual. It is very detailed, but it's a little bit smaller fonts, but this is the user manual. Now it also comes with this little charger, and yes, it looks this way. This is what is going to go behind the watch itself, which we're going to show. And on the other side of it is USB 2.0, so that way you can connect it and it will all going to work perfectly for you. And it also comes with an extra band for your watch. And yes, this is plastic, but it looks really cool. It looks exactly like leather, and it has that little cuts to it too that you really want to have for a watch, so that way you can play with it. But you can see that everything is really designed nicely. It has those little threads going around, but it is plastic, by the way. And if you look, it is made for a larger hand, so it's not really small, but again, this will fit every hand possible. And then comes the watch itself. It already comes with a band. It is plastic, and once you go to the front, you have this little filter in the front so you can take it off. And in this we can see the actual face, and that's how nice it is. No, this is not movable, so these are not the button, just the middle one is. And then when you go to the back, you have the sensor, which is also has a little film on it that we can take off. And then you have the charging part, so you can charge this watch, and it does have a lot of writings around it, as you can see right now. Pretty nice. And then the band itself is very easy to take off. It has a little section right over here that you can pull, and the band will come off, so you can buy another one or you can use the next one that came with it. And same thing on the other side of it. It's really nice. And again, even if you look at the bands itself, it is really designed nicely, so that way it fits your hand very easily. It has been created in a way so there's not much of a gap going around, so it's properly made. It's not off on one side or the other side. It is done for you accurately. Now if you wanted to scroll from the left side to the right, you get a little menu that gives you some of the information for your daily basis. So you have your battery there too that you can tap, and it will tell you how much battery left. Now I have used this for a little bit. We will get to it in a couple of seconds, that's what we have done. But yes, it does have a power saving, just in case if it goes lower, if you're not near to your charger, this will save you a lot of headache. So that's one thing. Now another thing that I like is if you go from the right side to the left, you will be able to see how much steps you take until now, and then how much calories you have lost, and also how many kilometers you have walked. And again, this is early morning, so I didn't do that much yet because we wanted to get this done. And you also have the part that you can check your heartbeat to see how fast it's beating. If you go next is your calls. Now I did turn it off for the meantime. We will show you in a couple of seconds how this part works. But if you go next, it shows you your sleep and shows you exactly how many hours you have slept. And yes, that is correct. because of so much work we need to keep up. So it will tell you how much you have slept and how much was deep and how much was light. We will get to that also using the phone app itself. And it also shows that what temperature you got, and the date is in the bottom, which is really cool. You can add more features into this. When you use your phone and you scroll from the top down, you're going to see one option over here called Fit Cloud Pro. Now, I already shown exactly how you can download this, but once you open it, because you already synced, all of your information should show up for you. As an example, right now it shows that I have 21 steps for this morning. I didn't burn any calories, distance, or goal. I didn't set up anything yet. But if I go in the bottom, you have a lot of options, something like sleep. So if I have to click on it, it will tell me my pattern for today, for weeks, and for month. Now, if I have to click on week, you can see that I've been using it for a couple of days. And yes, I didn't get much sleep, but you can go here. It will tell you your average sleep, your deep sleep, and then your light sleep, and also how many times I woke up and for how long. This is what I really like when you are playing with something like this watch itself. It's very powerful. Now, when we go back, the next part is your heart rate. You can click on it and it will tell you exactly what your heart rate is at the meantime. Now, there is other parts that you can check, something like blood pressure. You can click on it and yes, it will show you your blood pressure. Now, I have tried to mess around with the regular blood pressure that we have in our location, but I didn't get that much of a difference of a number. So I am not very sure if this is going to be 100% because it's not really squeezing your arm in order to give you this number. It's just going to use your pulse in order to get you your numbers. Again, I'll leave this on your hands. The next part I really like is going to be oxygen level. This will actually show you how much oxygen level you got. And right now everything looks normal because I did not test it today. And if you go down, there is also health measurement that you can click on. And that way it can detect right now. And as you can see, the back of the watch is blinking. That means it's looking for it right now because this watch is connected to this phone. Now, if I have to go under devices, you get a lot of information about your device itself. So it will show you what model it is, and then it says connected. It will show you the watch. And then if you look at the bottom of it, push notification, everything is going to be set up underneath of it that you can play with. That's not the only thing. You can go down, it gives you more information that it goes through, even device information in the MAC address, that if you want to reset this. And also you can unbind this from this phone so you can take it to another phone. So if you go to settings, it gives you some information over here that how you will be able to play with your watch itself. Even if you want to check for update for the watch itself, it will tell you that there's no update available. That's not the only thing. There is a lot more that you can play with this watch that I'm sure that you're going to like. Main thing that I really like, I like to play with this, is going to be the sleep pattern and also the heart rate. One more thing that I have to mention is that once you go to sleep pattern, this is the only place that I can show you that I've been using this for almost 5 days without charge. So that's why I wanted to mention, and I wanted to go into the actual watch. We will scroll down and gives you some of the information over here. You can even bring your brightness up, which I'm going to do that right now. And then I will press it back, scroll down, and then we will go to settings, scroll up a little bit till you see battery and select it. You can see in 5 days, I only used up to 38%. So I have used all of it from 100% to this number in order for me to play with it. But it actually did the job for me properly, and that's why I really like this. I'm going to use this for a few more days to see exactly how it functions, while I'm also having the Samsung Galaxy watch, which I'm using, which is the version 3, but I didn't get the version 4. This is going to be to go for now because this is really not that expensive, so I can play with, and if it falls or anything would be okay. I have to mention one more thing, that this is waterproof. It is sweat proof and waterproof, so don't drop it in the pool. But if you want to walk outside and it rains, or you want to wash your hands, this is going to be fine. Or when you walk outside and it rains, it should be okay. So there is a feature that you can use your phone, and that way you can pick up your call on your watch, which is a really good thing, by the way. It's not bad. But here's a little thing. Once you connect via Bluetooth, so you have to make sure that you unpair and repair, and then it will show as a watch call. You have to go to settings, And over here, you can see that I left the calls on and the audio off, because if you want to play phone and you want to play a song inside of a car or you're outside, the watch will be very loud and very squeaky noise to it in order for you to play sound and songs. And you know how sensitive we are in this channel about that type of issues. So what we did is we have disabled the audio part of it, so only calls will work. So as an example, if we go to our calls and we want to dial a number just to make sure, and I say dial, there you go, you see that? It automatically goes here. So that's how this will work. And again, I did it in a way so this way it's just going to disconnect. But there is another way for you to make a call. Just press this, go to your telephone, and then you can dial any number that you like and then say dial. It will go through, and you can see that your phone also going to pick up that same number. And again, it is very loud.
We cannot complete your call as dialed.
Do you see that?
Check the number.
So the sound is from the watch stuff, not on the phone. And that way we can hang up either on the phone itself or on the watch. I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. All the links will be available in the bottom where you can order this from. And on top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We love to help you out ASAP. Except that this was our take. I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xctex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.